In India, handling the division of debts in an annulment case requires a careful and systematic approach to ensure fairness and transparency for both parties involved. An annulment is a legal process that declares a marriage null and void, as if it never existed, unlike divorce, which ends a legally valid marriage. When dealing with the division of debts in an annulment case, the following steps and considerations are crucial. 1. Identify debts. Begin by compiling a comprehensive list of all marital debts. This may include loans, credit card balances, mortgages, and any other financial obligations incurred during the marriage. Date of debt incurrence. Determine the date when each debt was incurred. This is vital as debts accumulated before the marriage may be considered separate, while those accrued during the marriage are usually considered joint liabilities. 3. Source of debts. Assess the nature and purpose of each debt. Differentiate between debts used for shared expenses, such as household bills and family needs, and personal debts that may have been incurred by one spouse without the knowledge or agreement of the other. 4. Financial contributions. Evaluate the financial contributions of each spouse to the marital assets and debts. Consider the individual income, earning capacity, and financial responsibilities of each party. 5. Equitable division. Indian courts generally follow the principle of equitable division, which doesn't necessarily mean a 50-50 split, but rather a fair distribution based on various factors like financial status, contributions, and needs of each party. 6. Legal representation. It's advisable for both parties to seek legal representation to ensure their interests are adequately protected during the debt division process. Attorneys can provide guidance and negotiate on their behalf. 7. Negotiation or mediation. Consider opting for negotiation or mediation to reach an agreement on debt division. This approach is often less adversarial and can help parties arrive at a mutually agreeable settlement. 8. Documentation. Ensure all financial documentation, such as debt statements, loan agreements, and bills, are properly maintained and available for reference during negotiations or court proceedings. 9. Court proceedings. If an agreement cannot be reached via negotiation or mediation, the court will step in to determine debt distribution. Before rendering a judgment, courts will consider both parties' financial circumstances, contributions, and needs. Thus, annulment decree. Once the court has determined the division of debts, the final annulment decree will incorporate these decisions. This legally marks the end of the marriage and solidifies the debt distribution. 11. Enforcement. Compliance with the court's decision is crucial. Both parties must adhere to the debt division as specified in the decree. Failure to do so may lead to legal consequences. In conclusion, handling the division of debts in an annulment case in India involves meticulous assessment, fair consideration of financial circumstances, and adherence to legal processes. The goal is to ensure a just and equitable distribution of debts while upholding the rights and interests of both parties involved.